back to another video where today we're in the Smiling Critters RP. That's right, we played this one recently because there was a cool new addition, which was Catnap's house, which you can see all the way back there in the far distance. And we checked it out, which they kindly decorated for us. But there's one thing I had noticed and discovered while browsing the internet, as you do, and that is to do with the houses for the other smiling critters. So, with this being said, you can see we've got Dog Day and Catnap just having a good old chat here about something I'm not too aware of. And over here, you can see we've got Dog Day's house. So, in this particular game, we have not only Dog Day's house, which you can go inside, and it is fully decorated, which is pretty cool. As you can see, we got Catnaps on the sofa with Dog Day jumping around and the TV going with the trailer for the Smiling Critters. Obviously, this is something we've all seen before plenty of times, but if I go through here, and as it's now getting spooky, you can see we have got ourselves Catnap's house here, which actually, one thing I didn't do last time, which they've managed to do, was someone was just stooped up there on the outside of the building. Imagine the view you would get. But also, what there is to do in this game is a new morph to unlock known as the Mighty Mouse. Yes, this is something I'm going to show you how to unlock, and it's very easy, so don't worry. We'll be able to get ourselves the character and check it out pretty quickly. I mean, technically, that is what it's like, right? It's like a cat tree house. I mean, that's how I describe it. It's probably not a tree house. It's probably just a cat house. I think Sage has nailed it, as well as Merple. Yes! Like, perfectly. Now, what I'm going to show you is actually something I found quite interesting, and it wouldn't surprise me if they add it into this game in particular, because the developer of this game is always pushing out new content, which is really awesome, obviously, and it's always nice to see that he seems to kind of add in additional stuff like the jump scares and his cool houses. So with that being said, what you're going to see on the screen right now is a picture with a whole bunch of different houses on it. And as you can see going from left to right, well, I have an idea of which one is which. So the very first one on the list is, I believe, to be Catnap's. And conveniently enough, it looks a little bit like this one here. As you can see, it looks very similar in design. So I wonder if that's where they've managed to get quite a lot of inspiration from. And then the next one we have on the list, I would probably say was going to be Hoppy Hopscotch, mainly because of the whole carrot design, and you know how rabbits like carrots, right? But then next to that, you have this interesting one, which looks a bit like a chicken coop. So I'm gonna have to say this is Kicking Chicken's beautiful house, which we might potentially find in this game at some point, or maybe another game of a Smiling Critters in Roblox. You never know, someone could be building it right now. But next up, we have a really cool looking castle, and because the symbol on the flag has like some kind of unicorn horn, I'm gonna have to say that's gonna be Crafty Corn's house. Like Sage is saying, Crafty Corn! And Merple's saying Candy Corn. I think he's got food on his mind right now. But next up, you got this really cool designy house, which looks a bit like, I don't know, a bit like a pancake or something. Well, before I can even get to it, Sage has probably sussed it out with saying it is Bobby Bear Hugs, and that would make sense since bears love honey. But next up on the list is this one here, which you can see is one we've seen before, and actually, and conveniently, it is in this game as well. As you can see, it is this beautiful building here, which we know because of the whole dog bone symbol on it. That is to do with Dog Day, which means the last two houses, as you can see this one here, I'm going to say is Picky Piggy, and the last one would probably be Bubbaphants. Now, as we've gone through all of those different houses, do you guys agree with my guesses on which house is which on those? But also, I did notice that we have another picture here, which are like different templates of what Catnap's house could be. So as you can see, there's three. I think the one on the far left is what this game has gone with. Not that I can see it from here. I'll probably have to climb some trees to get high enough. And the other two are pretty cool, but again, I think these were kind of like little concepts. Now we've had a look at all of those, and it looks like we've got a bit of a party with us. As you can see, we've got ourselves Merple, Sage, we've got Nine with us as well today, and they are all here to help us find this new morph. So I'm going to bring up an image now on the screen, which will show you the character we're going to unlock, known as Mighty Mouse. And it has a little hint, which is finding me? I was on a tree. Now, that's a fantastic hint and all, don't get me wrong, but there seems to be quite a lot of trees here. I don't even know where to even start with this because there's so many trees, but fortunately, there's quite a few of us today. So I think this shouldn't be too bad to try and find out. But I had Sage say to me, Dizzy, become a true cat and find the mouse. Yeah, I will. But before I do, there is something I want to show you guys real quick, because I noticed when I joined into this game, if you head to the right-hand side of this house and literally just run down this side, you fall through the floor, which then brings you underground to some really cool secrets, which, well, I can see people are exploring already. You've got the bottom of the stairs, and hang on a second. Did Sage just walk up those stairs? Hey, look at this. That's actually pretty cool. Ooh, that was close. So, yeah, you can get underneath the map, which I actually didn't really explore that much, because I don't know if there's anything under here which is quite secretive. And, oh, wait. We have got something here saying the vent is no longer working. Hey, I remember this. So this is going to be the basement. I can tell from the red smoke and obviously the vent that you could open up. And it used to take you through a tunnel that went to a room which had 3 different doors for the mini games. I understand with the update they've done, they've moved this room and they've literally just shut the door closed, which means you can't use it anymore. Even if you hold the E button or whatever button it is on your phone, you can't ever open it. Oh, hey, you can get the shovel. Genuinely, you can pick up the shovel while you're underground. Now we can be a shovel gang. Look at this.
It's a shame we can't bonk people on the head with it.
I don't know how you get back out other than maybe just teleporting, but that's not a bad move, because we need to get out of here to try and find this last character. So what we're going to do is hit the teleport button, and then we're going to move to the mountain. Now, there is a reason why we're going to head to the mountain, as you can see with everyone else following. Apart from it looking very beautiful, look at the view, it's so nice. Yeah, that's great. Actually, what we want to do is look for a mouse. Now, I've been told, I've had a subtle hint that it's on one of these trees here. So, there's not, well, actually, I say that. The trees over there, there's quite a few. But the ones over here, there's not that many. So, let's have a quick look at some of the trees to see if we can quickly find it. And I'm hoping that between us, we're going to find it pretty quick. So, standing on top of here to try and get an advantage. And I can see there's nothing over there where Murple is. So, I think we're going to head over this way and see if we can find a little tiny mouse in a tree. Now, I'm going to assume it's not going to be too small. Otherwise, we're going to be here for days trying to find it. But, let's just climb up one of these trees. We got to find it soon, right? So, I don't see it there. I don't see it there. Let's just zoom out, make sure I can capture everything. Wait, I've been told I've missed it. Sage is saying that Murple has found it, and he's been yelling at me for ages. I'm so sorry, Murple. I can't hear you from all the way over here. You're so far away. Look at you. You're so far. Fine. Let's head over to Murple, who's going to reveal where this tiny little mouse is that unlocks us the Mighty Mouse Morph. Now, yes, I'm looking forward to this, and yes, it's bound to be a pretty cool character. If it's the same design as the cartoon ones, I'm not too sure. It could end up being like the other Roblox ones. So if I can actually learn how to climb a tree, and then you've got yourself a picture of Mighty Mouse. That's actually pretty cool. Although I've just woken up Murple. He fell asleep on top of this because he found it ages ago. But as you can see, we've now unlocked it. So you know what this means? We now got to try out the character and see what it's about. Now, I think we should be able to just turn into the creature just up here, which actually, I came up here because it was quite clean. Easy to see stuff around you, but now I look over here and you can see Catnap's house, you can see Dog Day's house, the little watchtower. There is, I think, like a little camp or something. Oh, that's over there. I can see the campfire there. But there is something that's over there, and I can't remember what it is, but I remember it being next to Catnap's house. So now I've rejoined this game. I think the others are doing the same so they can become the creature as well. I was discussing about an area over here, so let's run over here before I turn into the creature and see how it looks. I'm actually looking quite forward to this because I feel like Mighty Mouse could ironically be working with Catnap if it was to have some lore. I don't believe it's a real character. I think it's a concept one, but I like the idea that you can have a bit of irony where normally the cat obviously chases the mouse, and in this particular game, they work together. But let's click this button, head to the Mighty Mouse, and check it out. That's actually pretty awesome. Yes, it is a Roblox design. Oh, actually, I've just realized. So it's got a leaf I think that is for his badge. I wonder what the badge on this one could represent. Guys, if you have any ideas, let me know in the comments below. But I wonder if it's going to be something to do with kind of calmness and nature. Just generally being overall calm is how I'm going to just describe that. But if you have a better description, yeah, let me know in the comments below because I'll be really interested to know what you think. Sage is saying that they love nature and protecting the trees. They want to protect the environment. I can believe that, and I really do think this is a good candidate as a creature to do so. Now, I've noticed there's no jump scare for this. The animation is the same as the other Roblox avatars we've seen, so everything seems to be pretty similar in that respect, but what I will say is the idea of this particular character is something that I really like, and that is how you unlock it. So we've had a look at the houses and who potentially lives in each one, and also, is the developer going to maybe add some more into this game for us to have a look at? Because even though we've seen the outside of them, I like the idea that the developer actually decorates the inside, which allows us to go around and explore pretty much what it would potentially look like inside. And you get a little bit of lore and little secrets, like you can see with this picture of Dog Day and Catnap hugging. Now, I got Sage trying to get my attention, and what is up, Sage? So Sage is saying that they have a leaf necklace, and we found them on a tree with a good view of nature. You know what? I think Sage is cracking all these codes pretty well, and I think he's onto something, honestly. Now we're up here. We did see someone was able to get onto the roof, and honestly, I would very much like to do the same. How do I get out of this building and get onto the roof out here? Because I would love to be able to get the view. Okay, guys, that's where I'm going to leave the video today. If you liked it, remember to hit the like button, subscribe if you've done so already. It's super appreciated. And we will catch you in the next video. Remember to boot the snoot.